The first snow of December had just fallen over the quiet little town of Willow Creek. The streets shimmered with Christmas lights, children laughed near shop windows, and the scent of cinnamon and hope filled the air. But at the corner of St. Matthew's Church sat a lonely figure, an old man, shivering beneath a torn blanket, his hands blue from the cold. People passed him without a glance, their hearts too busy, their eyes too distracted. Then came David Carter, a humble store clerk known for his gentle smile and steady faith. He had just finished a long day at work and was hurrying home to his wife and 2 kids. The wind was sharp, cutting through his thin coat, but his mind was full of gratitude for family, for warmth, for another Christmas together. As he passed the church gate, he noticed the old man sitting alone. For a moment, David hesitated. His conscience whispered, "Stop." He turned his eyes away, then heard the faintest cough, weak, desperate, human. His heart ached. Slowly, he walked back and knelt beside the man. "Sir," he said softly, "are you all right?" The man looked up, his eyes weary but kind. "I'll be fine, son. Just need to make it through the night." David's heart broke at those words. He looked down at his own coat, old but warm, and without a second thought, he took it off and wrapped it gently around the man's shoulders. "Here," David said. "This will help you." The old man's lips trembled. "You'll freeze without it?" David smiled. "God will take care of me. He always does." The man's eyes filled with tears. "You have no idea what you've just done." David only nodded, gave a kind smile, and walked home through the snow, his breath visible in the icy air. The cold bit into his skin, and his hands shook from the chill, but inside, his heart was warmer than it had been in years. When he reached home, his wife Laura opened the door and gasped, "David, where's your coat?" He told her what had happened. She sighed deeply, torn between worry and pride. "You've always given too much," she said, wrapping a blanket around him. "But I suppose you can't outgive God." That night, David lay awake, shivering slightly under the covers, yet smiling at the thought of the old man finally sleeping in warmth. He prayed quietly, "Lord, bless him, and forgive me if I didn't do enough." The next morning, Christmas Day, a knock at the door startled the family. Laura opened it, and standing there was a tall, well-dressed man with kind eyes and a soft smile. In his hands, he carried a large parcel. "Mr. Carter?" the man asked. "Yes," David replied, curious. "I'm from the church," the stranger said. "Last night, one of our volunteers found an old man outside the gate wearing a coat that matched your description. He wanted me to give this to you. He said it belonged to an angel who walks on 2 feet. Inside the parcel was a brand new coat, thick and warm, and tucked in the pocket, a note written in shaky handwriting, 'Your kindness saved my life. I prayed for someone like you, and God sent you. May this coat remind you that the Lord always provides for those who give with love.'" David stood frozen, tears filling his eyes. He realized the truth. His small act of charity had come full circle, a miracle wrapped in grace. He whispered softly, "Thank you, Lord. I understand now. You never take from us, you multiply what we give." That Christmas morning, as snow fell quietly outside, David felt a peace that no gift or money could buy. The warmth of faith wrapped around him, just like that new coat, a reminder that when we give selflessly, we don't lose anything. We simply make room for God's blessings to find their way back to us. Glowing star moral message: true charity is not about how much you give, but how much love you give with it. When you give from the heart, You never end up with less because God always gives back in ways far greater than you can imagine.